the representative of Parliamentary Committee on Gender and Children's Affairs here present, the UNICEF representative here present, our host, the Commissioner of the National Commission for Children, Mrs. Joyce Tijan-Keller. Honestly, if I don't get that pronunciation right, Auntie Joyce will deal with me seriously. So, let me repeat it again. Mrs. Joyce Tijan-Keller. Representative of other stakeholders at state and non-state level for children here present. My dear brother from the Child Rights Coalition, who I just divorced on stage. Reason being, if you want me to do something, if you say, as you say, Madam First Lady, government, you've tied me down. Or if you disassociate me from government, then I can fight with you and get the government to do the right thing. But if you call me governments, they do the same thing. They support each other. So always remove me from them and then send me, I'll go and get your job done. Okay? Members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and our beautiful children here, I think I'm lucky to say good afternoon. I am full of joy standing here with you today in the launching of the roadmap the National Coalition for Children has carved out to intervene on children's issues in our country under the specific mandate the National Coalition for Children operates. I must congratulate the leadership, which is steered by an elegant and assiduous woman of substance, Madam Joyce Tijan-Keller. I am proud of you, ma'am, and the leadership you have provided for the Commission, and together we all are going to make a difference for our future generation. The new direction government came into leadership of Sierra Leone in 2018. We all are aware of what was rampant on the airwaves. It's rape and other horrific abuses to our children, making our images internationally and nationally look very bad. Today, we can proudly say the situation has changed drastically. Our national statistics look at the free quality education and its accompanying goodies. Today, our children can talk about transportation, buses. Today, our children can talk about books that they need for them to be in school. And in most areas, our children can boastfully say they do have school feeding. Exclusive for girl child around the country is a free sanitary pad, and those opting for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM, you won't worry any longer about tuition up to university level. There are several players and actors, so are the issues and challenges of children in our country and around the world. Therefore, there is need to prioritize and rationalize what each player is focused on doing. For children's issues, we have the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs, the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary School Education, the Ministry of Social Welfare, the Ministry of Health, and the National Commission for Children, among others. If we don't coordinate among ourselves in terms of who is doing what and with whom, we will be passing around like chickens without head, butting each other, working in silos, and becoming competitors instead of partners. In such situation, it is the children that stand to lose, and there will be less to show for the enormous resources, human, material, and financial expended. The purpose of having a roadmap is to clearly define and let the stakeholders know what you have prioritized as interventions for the period under review. We all can attest to it that His Excellency transformed his campaign promises, the SLPP manifesto, into the medium-term National Development Plan 2019-2023 titled Education for Development, and now the Big Five game changer for the re-election campaign into the newly launched National Development Plan 2024-2030, dubbed a transformative acceleration agenda for food security, human capital development, and job creation. In essence, strategic planning enabled the government of Sierra Leone to use a coordinated approach to development interventions that can be measured and recorded, thereby understanding what is being done, how it is done, and by who, together with successes recorded and challenges identified, as well as lessons learned. For the next 5 years, the National Commission for Children has identified 6 priority areas for intervention for children under the mandate. The National Commission for Children was established by the Child Rights Act 2007 to monitor and coordinate the implementation of the Convention of the Rights of the Child, the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of a Child, and oversee the implementations of Part 3 of the Child Rights Act 2007, Child Rights, Parental and State Responsibility. For 2024 to 2029, the strategic intervention areas in the National Commission for Children's strategic plans are as follows: policy, legal and legislative framework to protect children, coordination, communication and reporting mechanism for integrate responses, empowerment of children as right holders to monitor and advocate for their rights, research and information management monitoring, strengthening capacity of the National Commission for Children, emerging and cross-cutting issues, climate change, innovation, child labor, domestic workers, child abuse, and SGBV issues, as well as cyber crimes. This strategic plan you have developed, I am informed, was done with broad and wide consultation, and it is aligned with the newly launched National Development Plan 2024 to 2030, and by extension, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 2030. The African Union Agenda 2060, as well as the ECOWAS Vision 2050. The strategic areas of intervention outlined: legal capacity building, empowerment, coordinations, communications, and reporting, are very attractive and resonate very well with all stakeholders. We all want laws and policies reform. We advocate for awareness and capacity building. We are eager to communicate children's issues with data and evidence, which areas are very conscious in this strategic plan. I am convinced it is very smart. You have ensured the theory of change is convincing and have set yourself well-defined goals with variable indicators and realistic targets. I want to assure you that the Office of the First Lady and other line ministries, departments and agencies of the government of Sierra Leone, as well as our meaningful development partners, are committed to working with the National Commission for Children in fighting for the protection, promotion of the rights of our children in Sierra Leone. As I conclude my keynote address, I want to remind you that the implementation of this strategic plan starts today. This means you really must tighten your belt so that by the end of the 5 years, you will achieve most, if not all, of your targets. To achieve that, I urge you at the Commission to change your mindset and be accommodating to the views of others in solving critical problems. So please organize yourself by putting your house in order and see each other as a formidable and winning team led by a brilliant woman. All the stakeholders are available and ready to assist with the requisite support you stand in need of. The ball is now in your court, the National Commission for Children, to make this happen for the children of Sierra Leone. We'll be watching you. We'll be watching you not to criticize you, but we'll be watching you and find a way to support you. We want to say thank you to everyone To our partners, for what we do, you need your partners. Whether it's just their presence or their financial contribution, it does help in all the implementation that governments do. And I want to say also thank you to the parliamentary committee who puts government at check at all time when they are supposed to do the right thing, and if it is not done, that's the reason why we have parliament. Parliament should be speaking the truth for the people. And as the office of the Boss Lady, I want to say I keep singling myself out because I want to be a bridge between government and the people. And if I'm a bridge, most time I swear to the people because the people are more than the government. So I will be there to take your message and to explain to government. And if they don't listen, I will swap from government to my husband and say, Mr. President, please, the National Commission for Children is asking your government. That is when I actually divorce the government all the time. Say, they are asking your government to do A, B, and C. But I know when it comes to children's matter in this country, that is the SLPP-led government issue and matter and agenda. And I want to stand with you, as I always say to you, the Hands Up Our Girls is here, not for SLPP, but for this nation. And we will stand with you, we will support you. We are working with the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs on everything that matters concerning children in this country. And by extension, we stand with you in solidarity. At this juncture, I am humbled and delighted to launch the National Commission for Children's Strategic Plan 2024-29, and I wish the National Commission for Children and all stakeholders all the best. God bless you all. Thank you so very much. May God bless you all, and I pray that this strategic plan will be implemented to the T, because if it does, it is for the well-being of our children. God bless you.
Thank you very much.